Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing well. Well, if you ask me, I'm quite excited. At the same time, I'm nervous, and I'm sure you pretty understand why I feel that way. Because Chelsea go down to the Emirates tomorrow at 5:30 kickoff time in the evening to take on Arsenal, the team leading the Premier League, and the air in London is going to be absolutely electric. We are, like I said, we are heading to the Emirates Stadium for the 5:30 kickoff game, and then the one we have all been waiting for, and it's Arsenal versus Chelsea. And this isn't just a derby for bragging rights. Okay, this is now beyond bragging rights. This is a game that could define the entirety of the 2025 2026 Premier League season, and we've got a title race hanging by a thread and a top four battle that just got blown wide open by a shock result at the Molineux yesterday as Aston Villa crumbled against Wolves. And now it's now even at the time of this recording, Liverpool are just towards the end of the game, and they're thumping West Ham at the Anfield Stadium, 5 goals to 2. So I don't know what the scoreline is going to be before I finish up with this lesson. So, like I said, a Chelsea squad finally seeing some key. The Chelsea squad are also seeing some key faces return. Players like Esugo and Romeo Lavia. Although it's highly unlikely that they will be available for selection tomorrow because the game is going to be coming too quick for them. So today we are breaking down the manager's press conference and the return of, like I said, Romeo Lavia, the tactical headache of facing the league leaders and this best starting 11, I believe, can cause an upset in the night. So let's just dive right into it. Now let's talk about the Lavia's return and the attacking depth, because Romeo Liam Rosino, was very vocal this week, and the headline news is that Romeo Lavia, after a long, frustrating road to recovery, the boss confirmed Lavia is back in the fold, and we've missed that type of player. We've missed a player of Romeo Lavia's caliber, and is someone we all know can sit, screen, and progress the ball under pressure. But the real excitement came when he discussed our attacking options. He highlighted that even with the injuries we faced, we are well stocked with game changers, and he name dropped the core of our attacking faces: Cole Palmer, João Pedro Neto, and even Liam Delap. And the message was clear: Chelsea aren't going to the Emirates just to sit in a low block and pray. We want to exploit Arsenal's eye line using the pace of Neto and the sheer footballing IQ of Cole Palmer and João Pedro. He acknowledged that Arsenal are masters of set pieces and defensive transition, but he's challenging his young Chelsea group to show their A game. And he knows that if this four clicks, João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Neto, and what was the last person? Cole Palmer. I mentioned Cole Palmer, I mentioned Joao Pedro, I've mentioned Pedro Neto, and probably Enzo Fernandez. If this four click, even the best defense in the league will have a long afternoon, and I am very, very certain about that. So let's also talk about the title kingmakers and the top four hopes. And this is where it involves Chelsea, involves Arsenal, and even Manchester City, because this game is so important, and the result is actually going to determine or decide who wins the league and what happens to Chelsea going forward. And if Arsenal win, they cement their place as a top and keep Manchester City at arm's length, and it would be a statement that the title is theirs to lose. But if Chelsea win, we essentially become the ultimate kingmaker. A Chelsea win at the Emirates blows the title race wide open, and it hands the key to the Ferrari back to Pep Guardiola's and Manchester City, putting them in the driving seat to decide their own destiny. But more importantly for us, let's look at the top four. Aston Villa lost to Wolves at the Molineux yesterday, and now Liverpool has just thumped West Ham at Anfield, 5 goals to 2. And this is a massive result. It's an opportunity. If who's to say that we cannot go to the Emirates and cause an upset? Who's to say that Chelsea cannot uh, uh, beat Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium tomorrow? I agree that the chances of doing that is 20 to 30%. Okay, but as long as we have a fighting chance, okay, to be able to do something, then why not? Okay, and I'm backing Chelsea because right now this game also is a decider for Chelsea. What's going to happen to Chelsea going forward? Because now Liverpool have now displaced Chelsea in the table, moving to the fifth, and Chelsea have just dropped to sixth. We cannot afford we cannot afford to lose at the Emirates. So this game is a do or die game. Okay, it's a do or die affair. I don't mean that they have to go kill themselves and all that. It's just a literal term. Okay, it's very, very important. And Liverpool winning now has actually just made it even all the more important that Chelsea do not fall at the Emirates tomorrow. So it's a massive result that Villa have stumbled, leaving the door ajar. And we are currently level on points with Liverpool. We were until they won uh when West Ham. And they've just done that. Now, Chelsea have a tough hill to climb at the Emirates. Arsenal haven't lost many at home this season. And even a point isn't going to be all doom and gloom, but I am not going to Arsenal tomorrow, to the Emirates tomorrow, to just fight for a point. Okay, they are fighting for their own future, and Chelsea as well will be fighting for their own future. So this time around, I believe, just like Paul Scholes said, he believes that Chelsea can cause an upset against Arsenal at the Emirates tomorrow. Because yes, we might have flaws when we play against teams in the lower echelon of the in the league, the lower table and all that. But when it comes to top four and top five matches like this one tomorrow, Chelsea, you always see Chelsea trying to make a statement for themselves. So why not? Why would I try to write Chelsea off this time around? So yeah, that's the thing. So a point will keep us in the conversation, and a win puts us right on Aston Villa's heel for that Champions League spot. And the pressure is on us now to keep the title, but the pressure is also on us to prove we belong back in the elite. Now, let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said here. And like I said, Chelsea, you guys can do it. Okay, you guys can do it. You need to start. If there's ever a time that you need to put a statement out there, tomorrow is that day. Okay, Arsenal have walked over Chelsea for how many years, and we've not been able to get a win over them. So this is another opportunity for us to put Arsenal to the sword. And I cannot, for the life of me, start to imagine that Arsenal will be winning the league and will be the ones to what also play a part in in them achieving that. I will not agree to that. Okay, so this is my back four. This is my lineup for the game tomorrow, and I'm going to start with Sanchez in goal. And Sanchez, he needs to be the sweeper keeper, and this time he needs to be the sweeper keeper of his life in this game tomorrow. Okay, claiming long balls, area balls, commanding his area. He needs to do all that and do that to the best. I mean, to perfection tomorrow. And I'm going with the back four of Reece James, uh Chaloba. I know you guys are going to question um his partner, and his partner for me is going to be Mamadou Sarr. And at left back, I'm going to go with Joel Ato. Okay, so Reece James returns at right back, and his leadership is non negotiable in this derby. And like I said, the centre back pairing of Chaluba and Mamadou Sarr. Sarr's physicality against Arsenal's first nine system will be very, very key and important. And at left back, the versatility of Jurel Ato is also very, very important. He's got the recovery speed to track back Bukayo Saka. Jurel Ato is also going to need to be in his A game tomorrow. I mean, he's going to have to show to us the reason why we spent that amount of money getting him to Chelsea, and it's going to be a very, very. It's going to be one of the toughest job he's going to be facing or up against since he became a Chelsea player. And in the pivot, I'm going to go with Andre Santos and Moises Caicedo. This is a combative midfield, and we need to win the second balls. And this allows Enzo Fernandez to play as the 10, because Enzo Fernandez in this lineup is going to be playing from the number 10 position, and his vision is what unlocks the door. Then the danger for Chelsea, where I think Chelsea can hurt Arsenal if they actually connect and do not leave things to chance. Okay, Cole Palmer on the right, Pedro Neto on the left to provide the raw verticality, and Joao Pedro as the striker. Joao Pedro's ability to drop deep and link with Enzo Fernandez and even Cole Palmer, okay, will pull Arsenal centre back out of position, creating space for even Neto, even Enzo Fernandez, and any other player that can do the third man run. Okay, and to wrap up with this, okay, it's going to be a battle of nerves. Arsenal are the favorite. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I'm just going to say it how I feel. Okay, but after seeing Villa drop point, the motivation for Chelsea should be through the roof. And can we silence the Emirates? Can we play the role of title spoilers while securing our own future? And can we, most importantly, put out a statement that we are not just a squad that are meant for the future, we are also there now. Okay, so let me know what your score prediction is in the comment section. Is the Santos Caicedo pivot the way to go? And do you think that Lavia makes an appearance off the bench? And this is my score prediction for this game. I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Chelsea 2. Yes, I'm saying it. Okay, thanks for tuning in to the 6 Yard Banter. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys for the post-match reaction. Up Chelsea. Let's get it.